Well, good morning. I don't know if you saw our last video, but kind of in the middle of it, while I was tilling our garden, the camera fell over and it broke our lens. It bent it, so it wasn't working, and we now have the replacement lens, which is why you can see me right now. But we did a thing. On top of just gardening, on top of just tilling this area. We finally got our meat birds out. So I don't have video of getting them out here, but I will show you what we've got for our setup. Here we are. Here's our meat birds. Beautiful guys. And then we have one of our geese. Kind of hiding out. Goose, goose, goose. Come on out, buddy. There he is. And he's out here being the protector, and he's actually doing a fantastic job. Reagan, grab him. He'll go away when you try and grab him. Stop walking and just grab him. Grab him. So, let me do the video real quick, Sweet Pea. We brought him out here because I want to get as much nitrogen, which is what's in their poop, on this garden plot as possible. Careful, Jack. Hey, let that one go. You're doing it too strong. You gotta use your gentle hands. And what better way, I'm not gonna go buy compost or go buy fertilizer. I'm gonna use my own natural fertilizer that's coming from the birds. And let me get a shot of you. Hold still. Oh, you can let him go. Gentle. Yeah. Got the hose, buddy? Oh. Nina. Can you guys get the lid off? Why don't you run and turn it on for me, Bubba? Is it on? Yeah. Hey. Well, it's pretty weak. Here, do it over there. So we brought them out of the brooder, and we only have I think there's 8 out of the 10 like egg layers that Brittany bought that are left, so we had 2 of them die. But yeah, we'll give you a quick overrun, I guess, of the farm today. We'll run through and give you a sneak peek on everybody. You gotta get your finger on it, honey. Just push the birds out of the way. So we'll go show you around. We'll get you an update on all the animals, where everybody's at. Everybody else is pretty much in the same spots. And that's really all today's video will be. But this is the big update, getting these guys set up. We did bring out the old Duckshaw, and that right now is their mobile coop. Now I need to add a small hitch to it. That's one of my next goals, and the hitch is so that I can come out with my lawnmower or my tractor and move this thing around, because it's pretty heavy, and it would be so much easier just to be able to use the hitch on the back of the tractor or the lawnmower. So much easier. All right, I think it's time now that we do a cow update. Let you know what's going on with these guys. The calves, T-Bone and Joy, are growing like crazy. T-Bone is already as big as Joy is almost. He's at least as tall, not as thick, but growing like weeds. And Dahlia is just being an amazing cow mother. Now, she has never had any calves before. T-Bone was her first. And when she had him, the dairy, and this is common practice in dairies, it sounds mean, it's not. They let the calf get the colostrum. They either let it drink naturally from the udders, or they'll actually milk the cow of the colostrum and then bottle feed to make sure that the baby gets all those good nutrients. And then they take the baby and it goes to a calf corral, and they use the baby to bottle feed, and if it's a boy, they sell it typically. If it's a girl, they keep it and raise it to be a new heifer. That's kind of how we're going to be doing it, except we're going to be making sure we keep a boy if we have a boy, because we want, for beef. Dahlia, who has only been milked by milking machines, has done amazingly milking for Brittany. She's having one little issue. She's got one of her udders, her little guys on the back, is causing all sorts of pain right now. She's got a sore on it, but we're treating that. That's common, happens to all women with nursing, and it's just a part of life. But she is doing so good. She has just adopted both of these calves. Granted, one is her biological child, but she has been away from it, not nursing and not being a mother. She doesn't know how other than instinct, so she hasn't been doing any of that. But here she is. She's taking care of him. Let me get this shot here. She's walked over to him. She's licking T-Bone right on the head. But she's doing amazingly. She really is. She's being an amazing mother. She's taking care of the calves. She's being really good. She doesn't like the chickens being in the barn, whereas Josie didn't care. She'd let the chickens come. They would literally walk on her to get to the barn in the stall. Dahlia shoos them out. She's not used to being around the birds all that much, but she's getting used to it. So, cow update. Cows are great. They're doing excellent. We're working on Dahlia's getting a lot of grass and grazing. She's not eating a ton of hay, and she's not eating, really what we want to get is some grain in her. The sweet grain, sweet mix or whatever is just a nice treat, but that really helps with her milk production. So we love being able to get her some. She can eat, we have like a coffee can scooper. If we can get her like 2 to 3 scoops a day that she'd eat, that would be really good for us. She's doing about 1.5 maybe. She loves the green grass, and that's the biggest one. We want her to have good, clean, healthy, green grass. Next update, pigs. Here they are. You can see these two. These are chowing down on some grub. This is actually the farther pig here. That's Jimmy Dean. And this one's probably sticks or straw. I still can't tell them apart. Meatloaf is the brown one. The other brown one. So they are doing amazing. They're being the best pigs that they can be. They're rooting up. They're getting the grasses. They're getting the roots. They're looking for bugs and worms and yummy little goodies that they can just gobble up in their mouths. And they're just having the best time. They love being out here. We're super excited. We're getting close to, oh, there's that plane again. It's the same plane, I think, bud. Little twin engine prop plane. But we're getting ready. We're just about at that point where we're gonna be putting the pigs out on a separate pasture. I think that's gonna be this weekend's project. Otherwise, it'll be the next weekend. So stay tuned for that. It'll be good. We're gonna leave the boar and one of the other barrows here so he can have some company. They're gonna hang out, be in the barn, and be in a much smaller pen. And we're having it pre-set up for when we're having the gilt and the boar together to have babies. We're gonna probably, when she gets close to having the babies, we're gonna have them in here in the barn so that it could be a nice, warm, safe place for them. That we can keep an eye on them. So, have we been able to check under the roosting turkeys?
Yes.
For eggs?
Yeah, except for they're a little
the turkey
aggressive.
eggs? They are a little. So I want us to be careful. We're gonna go take a peek real quick at them.
I don't really like it trying to.
Let's stay back because I don't want to disturb them.
Okay.
So, you've seen that we are brooding our own turkeys inside the house. We're hatching, incubating and hatching. We've got 2 broody turkeys here. Let's see if that'll focus. And these guys have been here almost a week now. Hi. Yeah. I see your head down there. They're sitting on eggs, and we're really hoping that they hatch their own. We actually have a 3rd turkey, and she is laying her eggs up in where our hay bales are, up on top of them. We call it a hay loft, but it's not a hay loft. It's just where the hay bales are. Which, I mean, I guess is the sort of definition of a hay loft, just being that it's lofted. Anyways, yeah. I don't think I have any other thoughts on updates. You've seen the cows, you've seen the pigs. Showed you the birds, showed you the meat birds that we moved out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are really just raring and going, 100% here on the farm. I guess as a sign-off, I will show you guys the new turkeys that hatched, and then we have 2 chicks that a friend of ours brought. Her daughter's class at school hatched them as kind of a project, and so we'll show you that, and that'll be the end of the video. So make sure you like, you subscribe, and hit the notification bell. What do you think, Andrew?
I don't know. This farm's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also,
should we show them the baby turkeys?
Yep.
Okay.
And also, I got one question about those turkeys. I wonder if they take turns eating and drinking. Like one gets off and then.
I think they just go for short periods of time that don't let the eggs get too cool.